Welcome to Not Another White Box, the channel that brings you all that's cool, quirky and unusual in the caravan world. Today I'm at the National Motor Museum at Bewley, taking a closer look at the Caravan and Motorhome Club collection. Today I've got something to show you that is really rather special, because it's not actually a full-sized caravan. It's absolutely tiny. This was built especially for Prince Charles and Princess Anne in 1955 and presented to them from the then Caravan Club. As you can see, it's absolutely the smallest, cutest thing you've ever seen, and I think we should take a closer look. Let's go. The Royal Caravan was built as a gift from the then Caravan Club to Prince Charles and Princess Anne. The Duke of Edinburgh had become the club's patron in 1952, so plans were made to produce a miniature caravan and present it as a gift to the royal children. The company tasked with building the caravan were Rollalong, an established caravan manufacturer based in Ringwood, Hampshire, who had been producing caravans since before the Second World War. It was presented to Prince Charles and Princess Anne on the 10th of May 1955, who were completely unaware of the caravan's existence until it was towed around from the Mews and parked outside Buckingham Palace. According to an eyewitness at the time, it was said that out from the palace rushed a corgi and two wildly excited children, who were made by their parents to say thank you and shake hands with the four men who presented the caravan. The caravan itself is 6 foot 9 inches long and 5 feet 9 inches high. It's not really a toy as such, but a scaled down caravan. It has a conventional chassis and working corner steadies, scaled down leaf spring suspension and a fully operational hitch with working road lights. It was initially fitted with large 16-inch wheels to enable it to be towed from Buckingham Palace up to Sandringham. It was even said that the Duke of Edinburgh himself took his children on a test tow around the palace gardens, using a Hillman Husky from the Royal Fleet, which was fitted with a Witter tow bar just for the occasion. Once Prince Charles and Princess Anne had grown too old to play with the caravan, it was unused for many years, until the Caravan Club recovered it and restored it for their 75th anniversary in 1982. It was then represented to Princess Anne as part of the club's anniversary celebrations. It was then taken to Combermere Barracks in Windsor, and here it would be forgotten about again until around 2005 or 2006, when the Caravan Club inquired about its whereabouts to involve the Royal Caravan in their centenary celebrations in 2007. Sadly, the Royal Caravan had been placed in a barn that had encountered a leak, so it needed more restoration work before it could be displayed to the public once more. This time, the original Rollalong company was tasked with the restoration, and one of the guys working on the project was their last remaining employee who'd worked for Rollalong during their caravan building days, and it would be the last project that he would work on before he retired. Once the centenary celebrations had finished, a permanent new home was found for the caravan, where it would be proudly on display at the National Motor Museum at Bewley, which coincided with the Caravan and Motorhome Club setting up their archive offices there. All of the historical photos and information contained in this video have been kindly supplied by the Caravan and Motorhome Club archives. The Royal Caravan enjoyed one more trip to Buckingham Palace in 2014 to form part of a short-term exhibition by the Royal Collection Trust. This involved a very tense crane lift into one of the main Buckingham Palace reception halls. The following year it was exhibited on Pall Mall as part of the Royal Automobile Club, but apart from that, the Royal Caravan has never left the museum again, until today. Although this is a tiny caravan, it does actually pack in plenty of full-size features. Despite its size, it is fully towable. It has a normal 2-inch hitch, a working jockey wheel, fully operational brake system and working road lights. It's quite incredible really. One of my favourite things that I've seen so far on it is this little miniature Caravan Club pennant. Those of you who know about caravanning in Britain will know that certainly way back to the early days of the Caravan Club, you could buy these pennants and it was very much the done thing to fly them from the roof of your caravan. So it's so cool to see that they even went to the attention to detail to make a scaled down version that proportionally fits with the caravan. So we've arrived at the point in the tour where I would normally take you inside the caravan and show you round, but I've never featured a miniature caravan before, so just getting inside is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Obviously this was built to scale for young children, so it's not really something you can exactly stand up in. So I'm going to take you inside to have a look, but I think I've got to go in backwards, they've told me. So if my dignity takes a dive for the next few seconds, I do apologise. Oh, gosh, it's a tight squeeze in here. I've managed to shoehorn myself inside the caravan so we can take a look at the interior together. And my first thoughts are, who as a child wouldn't have absolutely loved something like this? Although everything is miniature and scaled down, it actually has pretty much everything that you would find in a vintage caravan of this era. At the kitchen at the front, there's a small aluminium sink with a working hand pump. There's actually space to put a container in the cupboard below so that you could actually wash up if you wanted to. You won't be doing any cooking though, because I think it's fair to say that the children didn't need a proper gas cooker. But not to worry, there is one made of wood instead, so they could pretend. Perhaps the most charming part of the caravan is this small cabinet here, which was actually for putting a custom china set inside, which is still held onto by the Royal Collection today. The caravan was provided with the china set fitted and also a full set of Beatrix Potter books. Just below where the china is kept is this adorable little writing bureau, and there's a chair just below this seat so that the royal children could sit there and write to their friends, or who knows, maybe do their homework as well. It's so cute in here, and I love that it's been so carefully preserved and lovingly restored, and it is exactly as it would have been delivered to Prince Charles and Princess Anne in the 1950s. It's just such a nostalgic thing that I think everyone secretly dreamt of having a Wendy house that was this cool. I've really enjoyed taking a look around this very, very special caravan today, and I hope you've enjoyed taking a look too. But you can actually see it for yourself at the National Motor Museum in Bewley, where it is on display permanently here as part of the Caravan and Motorhome Club collection. You can get up close and personal with this incredible piece of caravanning history. If you've enjoyed today's video, please do subscribe to Not Another White Box and be sure to follow me on all forms of social media. Also check out the Caravan and Motorhome Club collection on Twitter and on their special website, the links to which are in the description below. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.